Congratulations today, Andrew. Obviously a great win. You must be a bit relieved.
Very relieved, Millsy. As you ride all the punches with us in the box, and when you're having a long sort of struggling season, 4 points is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I think you'd take it if you were given the result before the game. You'd take it. Throughout the game today, who did you have as your better players?
Oh, I thought Jake Fafaro was a standout. I thought he really lifted for the occasion and brought his best game today. We've seen a lot of glimpses of Buff's best, but today was probably his best four-quarter performance at his best.
Certainly was. He just seemed to have so much time at the back of the game. Players like that are what we need.
Yeah.
Control the game, slow it down, use the ball well. So I agree. I thought he was fantastic. Reece Estill, last year played mainly in the reserves. We played him a couple of times. I think he got a game up in Northern Territory. I thought his game today was fantastic. His hands were good. How have you seen his season?
Yeah, really good actually. I reckon Reece has come of age this year. Like, he's been sort of in and out, and he's sort of been criticised for a few things in his game. He's always had the skills and the know-how, but he probably hasn't had the defensive work, defensive side of his game. And this year he's applied that, and the rest has taken care of itself. So he's becoming more mature as a player. He's getting confidence in his ability to play at this level, and yeah, I reckon he's a big win for us this year because at his best, he's certainly a very, very creative small forward, and they're hard to come by.
He certainly picked up his game. I spoke to Aaron Rodgers, Morningside's coach, during the week, and they were up and about. They've obviously come off a win in Adelaide against the Port Adelaide, or the Port Magpies. They came in confident. How do you think this holds us for next week? We've got Foxtel Cup against Claremont. How do you see the game?
Yeah, very, very hard to sort of draw a line through the Foxtel Cup. Don't really know. But I guess the main thing is to come back from a 100-point defeat last week, bounce back like this, says that we're a fairly resilient group. And if we were to go to play Claremont next week, and regardless of the result, I know that we can bounce back for whatever our next assignment is for the 4 points. And let's face it, we're not playing for 4 points for Foxtel Cup. It'd be great to go out there and win the game, and we'll do our best to try and win the game. But I don't know, I'm not going to be focused too much on the result, just how we go about it for 4 quarters. And if we remain competitive or we win, I'd be wrapped, and we get out of it reasonably injury-free.
We now sit on 12 points. Obviously, Eastlake did us a favour, your old club today, in beating Aspley. Probably gives us a little bit of breathing room between the bottom two places. What do you think for the rest of the season?
Well, I reckon, we're always a big believer that where there's life, there's hope. It gives us a pulse, I suppose. And let's face it, if you look at some of the sides ahead of us on the ladder, like Redlands and particularly, Redlands and Labrador are two that spring to mind. We lost those games in 10 minutes of football. Up at three-quarter time, or level at three-quarter time in both games. And if we can weed that out of our game, and we've learned from that, then we only have to eradicate that 10 minutes to be competitive, or not, if not beat them anyway. So if we're only a game and a half or 2.5 games out of the 5, and we can take one of those or both those sides out in the next in the run in, then who knows? But yeah, you certainly won't make the finals if you don't win. So you have to win games like this, and it gives us a chance.
Certainly a good pick up today for us all, and so well done on today, Andrew, and a good win for the club.
Thanks, Mills. I'd just like to say that you've done a fantastic job here as well, mate. Well done.